What you didn't expect was to fall in love and get pregnant so quickly. Girl, she started. Hey loves, it's Amber and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. And today I am so excited to be starting something new with just a little more drama than we typically have here on the channel. So welcome to the very first part of the Hot Tea Legacy Challenge. So we are here with Miss Carolina McKee, and she is the founder of our Hot Tea Legacy Challenge. So for Generation 1, this is the hopeless romantic generation. Your natural talent for baking bread and decorating sweet treats made you think that owning a bakery would be a piece of cake, pun fully intended. So with stars in your eyes and every last penny to your name, you poured it all into opening your dream bakery. What you didn't expect was to fall in love and get pregnant so quickly. Girl, she started. Okay, so I was trying to record a cute little cinematic opening scene for this challenge, but Carolina has actually started a fire. So let's go ahead and have her extinguish the fire. Maybe not the meet cute I had in mind, but this is what we have. This is what we're doing. We're running outside. Our neighbors are here. I did want to introduce them, but this isn't exactly how. The firefighters are coming in. They're putting out the fire. Oh my gosh, this was not the start of this episode that I had in mind, but it is what it is. Okay. So let's pause for a second and I will tell you about the challenge to anyone that doesn't know. So this is Miss Carolina McKee, and she is going to be the founder for our Hot Tea Legacy Challenge. Her generation is the hopeless romantic. Let's see if I can get through this before she starts another fire. Your natural talent for baking bread and decorating sweet treats made you think that owning a bakery would be a piece of cake, pun fully intended. So with stars in your eyes and every last penny to your name, you poured it all into opening your dream bakery. What you didn't expect was to fall in love and get pregnant so quickly. For a while, life felt perfect. Business was picking up, your little family was thriving, and love was sweet. But out of nowhere, someone else walked into your life. And just like that, your heart shifted. You never thought you'd be the heartbreaker, but the heart wants what the heart wants. You left your partner for this new love and soon after found yourself pregnant. Again. The bakery was booming, your kids were getting along, and your heart felt full. You were madly in love, and for once, everything felt just right. Until they walked in. The moment you saw them, it hit you. Love at first sight. All over again. You couldn't ignore it, so you broke things off once more, chasing what felt like your true soulmate. You just can't help it. You're a hopeless romantic. So this is Carolina, and I was actually so excited to start this series because I created the sim for a Love Struck, and she never really got a chance to shine. So I figured this would be the perfect series. And our girl is feeling, I think, a little flirty. After all, I think the idea of this story is that she just has like an instant connection with someone. And I like to think that him running in to try to help her with the fire in her home is kind of the perfect little meet cute. She does stay in a residential rental, so this is her neighbor. So this is, what's his name? Josiah. So this is Josiah. He is her neighbor. She does have another neighbor who was actually also in the lot a second ago. Let's see. She's got neutral attraction to him. So we'll see. I put a couple of cuties around. She does need to have 3 different partners. Oh, here he is out here in the shared area. Oh, okay, so yeah, here are both her neighbors. I'm trying to remember how to control. I've been playing Paralives, and so going between the 2 different games is interesting. Why don't we ask to join cooking? Okay, I think that'll be cute. Yeah, it's a little bit of work to remember how to control the keys depending on which one we're on. Oh, okay. All right. It looks like our girl is really getting into it with, this is our other neighbor. So this is Seth, and You probably recognize both of these characters. I created Seth when I did a cast video, or if you've spent some time on my channel, I created Seth when I was creating different occult sims, and he is actually my werewolf sim. He's not a werewolf right now. I went ahead and changed him to just a regular sim, but that's why he has the last name Deep Paw, because that was the last name I gave him when he was a werewolf, and I just think he's so cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask if single. She did immediately throw rose petals on him, so I'm kind of curious if our girl is into it. She's got neutral attraction, but she definitely went in pretty flirty, and she wasn't actually even flirty. So I'm not sure. I mean, she is supposed to be a hopeless romantic, so I can see her thinking, because he was the first one to run in, I can see her thinking that that's like meant to be. But if we check her out and check out her traits, she is cheerful, a love bug, she's family oriented, and she would be happy to have a child right now. And then she also is alluring because she has a romance aspiration, and she does have the romantic explorer aspiration, which she will need to complete. And then additionally, she will need to max all of her skills, which are baking, cooking, and romance, and then complete her aspiration. And she's going to start by selling baked goods. So I guess just a little bit more background information. It did say that we used all of our money to start our bakery, but our girl's starting a little bit below that. So she got this little residential rental. This is like a shared building, so there are 3 units here. So Seth and Josiah live in the other 2 units, but this unit on the corner here is ours. And if you haven't noticed, it's actually empty. All our girl has is a bed. The bathroom is like fully furnished, because like when you move into a house, it has a bathroom, and we did have a fully functional kitchen. However, our girl kind of ruined that for us. So we could replace everything. We do have enough money. She started with 1,000 simoleons. I wanted her to have a little bit of money. So she spent almost all her money, but she had a little bit left. And I was hoping, and now I'm not sure, I actually might have messed up, because I wanted to get her the selling table. Okay, that's the one from Salvadorada. It's the cheapest, but I want to get one that you could specifically sell food on. Oh my gosh, it's 585 and we have 583. Okay. That's so inconvenient. What can I do? Is there anything I can do to get like 2 simoleons? Should we make a flower arrangement? That's not one of her skills. And then there's a few plants here, but none of them have grown. This world is not great for collectibles, but I bet I could find at least one. Let's zoom around and see. We might need to go to the park. Oh, here we go. Here's a collectible right here. Okay, this will help our girl. We just need to get enough money to get the selling table. She started with enough money. She did think about it, so she made sure that she started with at least 1,000 simoleons, but since she called us a fire, we have to make up for it. So I'm actually gonna have her go ahead and get all of these collectibles, and then after that she can start doing a little bit of cooking. Let's view this little monument statue. It feels like it would be, you know, a little bit representative of a love, because like I said, Carolina's a hopeless romantic. Our girl loves love. She loves the idea of it. She's all about it. And then we're going to get the axolotl. I know you can't sell them, but I love the idea of her having like basically a pet axolotl. So we're just going to pick that up. And then she's still feeling tense from the fire. She'll be fine. It's not my fault. She's the one that caused the fire. She does have bad luck, so that's kind of what's happening there, but she'll get over it. So anyway, she's viewing this, which is really pretty. I'm curious to know, like, is there any, like, is she gonna get something from this, or like what's it gonna say? Either way, we have a copper axolotl. I think there's a pink one. I kind of want a pink one. I feel like that fits for her, but we'll keep it and we'll just put it in our house because we don't really have much. But there we go. Experts estimate the ancient totem has been in the area for the last 500 years. It has blatantly been used as a tourist attraction for the last decade. Don't you dare touch it. This is a protected historical site. Okay, interesting. She is daydreaming about true love. Honestly, iconic. She's also daydreaming about true love. And it thinks she's still in a conversation with Seth, which could be a sign, but I'm gonna go ahead and send our girl home. It's dark really early here, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and send her home and buy the selling table. Oh, also the welcome wagon's here, so that's perfect. So we can head home and we can see if there's anyone in our welcome wagon that we're interested in. Why don't we come and invite the neighbors in? We'll invite in Seth. There's also a fairy. I don't think he's a part of the welcome wagon. I think he's just a fairy standing at our door, which honestly, I do feel like the fairies show up a little bit too much. Thankfully, they did leave us some food and our refrigerator works, so we can have this. So when she gets hungry, she does have something she can eat or, you know, potentially something we could sell. Let's make sure we meet everyone in the welcome wagon because you know how they get. She's, I guess, talking to Seth about how she just moved in and she doesn't have much, but that's okay. Our girl is doing just fine. Let's share some photos with Seth. She wants to get into a relationship and she wants to chat with someone. Let's thank him for coming. She is very flirty. Is it just from being a love bug? It looks like it. I think Seth might be our first partner though. I feel like that's who our girl's into. I do need to download the relationship and pregnancy overhaul mod again. I had it in my game, but I don't think I took it out. I think I just re-downloaded it. I know there was an update for The Sims not too long ago, but I think I went ahead and I do still have it in. Okay. So she's not that attracted to him, which is interesting. Let me check and see what her attraction preferences are and just make sure that she has some, because every so often my Sims won't have like any attraction preferences, and I'm fine with her being attracted to whoever she wants to be attracted to, but I do want to make sure that she actually is into someone. The girl's out here eating some of this food. I think this is the food that Josiah made and it's disgusting. She is not happy about it, but that's okay. These two are chatting over here. Where is she going? Oh, okay. I guess she decided she wanted to eat out here. I don't know what was wrong with eating where she was. Oh, it looks like she wants to play this game. Who are you planning to play it with? Like, she's waiting for it to start, but I don't know who she's playing with. Is she gonna play with Josiah? No, Seth? You know what? Why don't we play with Seth? Or you can play with, you know what? Let's play with everyone. Why not? I don't know if she'll be able to play with all those Sims since we only have 2 chairs, but we can see. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's just the 2 of them playing. And he's sweating, so I'm assuming he's competitive. I actually don't remember what traits I gave him. You know, I love that they can like sit on the ground now. Oh, she can suggest hosting different events. I honestly forgot all of these things for neighborhood rentals because I don't use them very much. They are, obviously, everyone knows, pretty buggy, but I wanted to try it because I thought it would be cute for her to fall for one of her neighbors. So we're doing it. We'll see how it works out. We'll see if I regret it. But we did learn one of his traits. He is loyal, which honestly is kind of funny considering what's going to happen with this relationship. But I love that for you, Queen. She wants to watch the sky. Okay. I don't think that's the same thing as stargazing. That's like a romantic interaction, but why don't we ask him about his love life? Their relationship is going pretty good, so, you know, love that. He is competitive, like I thought. Oh, she is playing. Okay, cool. So everyone's playing except Josiah, which is fine. I think we've decided he's not the one for us. And we did learn that she is family oriented and good. Okay, look at our girl. She is getting to know everyone. Love that for her. So she's having a pretty good first date. We didn't do anything for like starting her business because we do need to eventually oh, I don't think he liked us asking about his love life. We won't confess attraction. Like she's Delulu, but not that Delulu, I don't think. Let's ask about local fishing spots. I don't know why I would do that, but like, well, thank him for coming again because the welcome wagon's almost over. Oh, he's a dog lover. You know what, that makes sense. I made him a dog lover because he's a werewolf. Maybe they could get a dog together before they have a child. Though they are supposed to get pregnant pretty quickly, I think. Okay, he's heading out. I don't even remember if this balcony is technically a part of her unit or if it's part of the shared unit. I'm thinking it's probably a part of her unit just because there's no other way to get to it. But honestly, I could have made it to where it's a part of the shared unit. I don't always do things that make the most sense. Let's clean this up. Oh, okay, it's a candle. I was like, why would I extinguish that? Is it on fire? But it's a candle, actually. Let's go ahead and come down here and put away this food since they brought it to us for the welcome wagon. I do like how the different worlds have some other foods for their welcome wagon. And then while she's doing that, let's go ahead and hop into build mode and buy her that table while we have the money for it, because before Carolina starts another fire, let's make sure we have a way to make money. And we're gonna go with this one. I want to be able to put it out front, but I don't know if we can. So I think what we might have to do is just like buy it and have her pick it up, and then she can just place it down wherever she is. So we'll just put it in her inventory, and then we can have her set it up out front, because they can set it up wherever. And then that way she'll be able to host her first sale tomorrow. And I don't know, I haven't decided which way we want to do this. I don't know if I want to have her open the bakery as a small business, or if we want to actually go for like the traditional store route. I'm pretty sure we'll do a small business just because I feel like that works a little bit better. The question is just if we want to run the small business out of our home, or if we want to buy a separate location. I think we'd have to get a separate location just because I don't know. You can't do a small business. Can you do a small business in residential rental? I honestly don't remember. Anyways, he is calling about a formative memory. We'll let her obtain one just because I think it's good. We might as well get all the extras that we can for making this a little bit easier. She does have quite a few things she needs to do. There should be one that's good for cooking, right? Here we go. Let's do expanded taste buds. As a child, this sim was very interested in trying food from all over the world. As an adult, they advance more quickly in the gourmet cooking skill. Oh, well, no, she doesn't need gourmet cooking. You know what? I'm gonna go was a best friend. I think that's cute. She'll do better with like friendly interactions, which I think is gonna be good because, you know, our girl's gonna have a lot of relationships. So I think letting her be friendlier will help her out. As always, I forget to turn off these quests. I'll have to turn those off in just a second because, you know, we don't need those. We're not going to college, so our girl can let that dream go. Okay, we're up for the morning. Let's get our needs up. Girl, Josiah's been in my home, like, and I think he's planning to go use my bed. He should have somewhere to live, so I don't know why he's still here. Let's go ahead and take a shower, and you know what, we'll brush our teeth for the morning so that we can be confident while we're cooking. I need to figure out like if he's stuck here. Like, baby, go home. Whatever, he's figuring himself out. I'm gonna have her brush her teeth, and then she can come and get some leftovers, and then I would love for her to be able to sell waffles. I know that's not exactly a baked good, but it just, I think, would be a cute option for her. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I feel like Josiah is going to get in my bed. Yeah, he definitely did. He just came up here and slept in my bed. Maybe when I was setting up, he called me and asked me to stay over. Is he a stayover guest? He's not. I don't know why he's in my house. I do not know. I know that we talked about the units being a little buggy, so like maybe my guy has just moved in, but he actually lives in, you know, a furnished unit. So why he's over here, I don't know. Okay, so our girl is going to try and do her first little sale. And honestly, one of the options for this is to do simple living, but I think that's a bit much for us. So I'm just going to go ahead and have her try and make her first couple of items. I think maybe we'll do 2 different plates for this sale. Oh, maybe we should have went to the lounge actually. Let's go ahead and put this in our inventory. We can do fruit salad, and then we can do eggs and toast. I think she shouldn't burn it down. We have to max out cooking and baking, but I wanted to do like a little morning brunch sale. So maybe we'll do 1 baked good too. Let's do some sugar cookies. I'm pretty sure the sugar cookies are not great. I don't think any of the baked items are super good for selling, so I do want to get her a waffle maker because I think that'll be better. Let's go ahead and put this in our inventory, and then she needs to clean this up. Can you resume those sugar cookies? I think we're just gonna do this first sale like right outside our apartment, just because I think that'll be easier. But in the future, or maybe we should just go to the park. Would that be cute? I think that could be cute. Maybe we'll have her pack up and go to the park. Oh, she's thinking about Seth again. 7 wild dates. I'm gonna say no. Even though our girl loves love, I don't think she would want to. I think she thinks that like 7 wild dates would be like taking love, making a mockery of it. And our girl would never make a mockery of love. Is she going to have 3 different relationships? Yeah, but she doesn't think that she would be making a mockery of love. She thinks that she takes love seriously. And so we have to acknowledge that with her. Like, she believes that she's a lover, and our girl's definitely a lover. So I don't think she would want to sell her love in that way. So we're going to say no thank you to that. But now that we're at the park, let's go ahead and put out our little baking stand. We do need a name for it. So definitely let me know what you think we should name it in the comments. And we're going to load it up with all of our stuff. Let's go ahead and start a food sale. And let's have her tend the table. Look at our girl. She's like, loves meeting new people. Let's also mark up prices. Let's go ahead and hit a 50% markup. That shouldn't be too much, and people should be pretty good to buy at that price. Because I don't think this food's going to be worth a ton. Okay, also, we are like right where people spawn in, so we may be too close to the front. Like, people might not want to buy anything because we're literally right at the door of the park. Because I thought people were coming to my table, but then they spawned away. Ooh, okay. We're not going to take the free money because we're starting with a little bit of a rags to riches action here, kind of. Okay, finally some people are approaching the table. Let's give a sales pitch. Oh, these are some of my Sims. This is a Sim I created for, I think she's technically in like my save file when I was doing the Big Sister challenge. She is the parent. Can you try facing the direction of the people? Okay, is the eggs and toast $25? That's crazy. I actually did not think that was worth that much. I feel like they've changed the prices on some of this food. Not that it matters because she's very much not, facing the direction I think she should be facing to tend the table here. Let's try and tend the table again and see if she'll actually turn around. Okay, can you start selling? Is the table non-functional right now? I know how this game is. Let's convince to buy. Let's buy some fruit salad. It's like 2 o'clock. Yeah, I don't think we've sold anything so far. Okay, there we go. Finally, someone bought something. Oh, okay, there we go. We're getting some sales now. I feel like she was just literally facing the wrong direction. I think if we set up another sale, we should probably not set it up literally where we spawned in, but it's whatever. Let's try to do some eggs and toast. It looks like a fruit salad is what she's sold the most of. She does need to use the toilet. We'll see if she can make it through this first sale. We've got a good little crowd going. Also, I'd be curious to see if we meet any other really attractive Sims while we're kind of running our food sales. Josiah is here and Seth has also been here, but I think Seth is going to be the one we end up going with, at least for our first relationship. We do have lots of options. Sophia is talking to us. Her makeup's a bit dramatic, but like, go off. She's a teen, she's learning. Okay, she gave up on the sale. Her bladder got too full, so our girl is having to go take care of that. And I think the sale's gonna end before we get back around to it, which is fine. She made a little bit of money, not a ton. Ooh, she wants to host a perfect date. Cute. Speaking of perfect dates, Seth is calling. Oh, well, that's just perfect. So this is going to sound crazy. I know we're friends and all, but well, okay, here it goes. I have a crush on you. Phew, okay, it's out there. So would you want to go out with me sometime? You're super cool. I really want to hang out with you more. I mean, of course, let's go on a date. Wow, really? That's so awesome. Oh, I'm so happy I worked up the courage to ask. Let me know what works for you and we'll go out. Okay, it's really not that late. So I think we finished our sale. How much did we make? We made 119 simoleons, which isn't great, but it's not terrible. Also, We Wear Bags just won. And y'all know how I feel about We Wear Bags. So we will be We will be removing that because we're not wearing bags. That's not going to happen. We won't be doing that. Let's go ahead and put this in our inventory, and then let's have her head home. I think she's gonna head home, maybe get gussied up a little bit. And I think we'll go for our first date because, I mean, how could we not? He called and asked. You know, I let the game decide because I was between Josiah and Seth. Like I said, I made them both and had them kind of move in as options for her to get in a relationship with. So let's go ahead and put away this food because our girl's probably gonna need to sell this later. None of our sugar cookies sold, which is a bad sign for our baking, but whatever, that's fine. Don't eat. Oh, she was cleaning that up. That's fine. Why don't you come upstairs? Let's take a shower. And then is there one that's like, yeah, freshen up? Because it's not too late. She definitely has time to go out on a date. It is a Monday, which whatever. Seth is calling again. Yeah, you can get to know her as a friend. I almost said no because I think Carolina's gonna be the jealous type, even though she's gonna end up going through a lot of different relationships. I kind of envision her as being a little bit more on the jealous side. She's not actually jealous, but it's just kind of the vibe I get from her. And then let's go ahead and change our outfits. She has a couple different outfits. I think maybe we'll put on our party wear. I think this one's really cute. Seth is inviting us out too, but he's too little, too late king. So let's go ahead and put on our party wear. Very cute. And let's go ahead and for social. Oh, Seth is calling. There's something in the air. I think you would be a good contestant on Love Highland. It annoys me that it automatically does that as soon as you kind of have like a romantic, anytime you have like sort of like a romantic inkling with someone, then the first thing it does is like have them call you and try to get you to go on Love Highland, which like doesn't make sense. She's romantically interested in him, so why would he call her to go on a dating show? Like, it's annoying, but it's fine. They already actually have a romantic bar, I think, from him calling to say he has a crush. So let's just go for it. Let's go for a romantic date. Let's be romantic. Let's be friendly. And let's dance. Because I did place a nightclub, or I upgraded the nightclub here. I changed out the lot. So why don't we go and check out the new nightclub? I think it'll be a fun little date. And just maybe if there's a woohoo spot, we'll see just how quickly our girl can end up going too far with the love at first sight. So here we are. This is the new nightclub. Let's hit them with a pickup line. We might as well go all in for the romance, but here's the new nightclub. I think it's really cute. It, I think, has a little bit of, wow. Seth is sort of falling for Carolina and wants to ask her if she would like to be in a relationship. You know what? Let's go for it. Like I said, our girl's supposed to move pretty quickly, so I'm down for it. I think this nightclub has a little bit of extra services going on, which I'm not here to judge. I think it could be fun. So these two are now officially dating. So let's go ahead and lay on a little bit more of romance for these two. We'll try to get them at least a pretty good date. So we'll do a good bit of romantic socialization. Oh, I should look at what she wants for her aspiration. Oh, she wanted to go on a get to know you date. So probably should have done a get to know you date, but we can still do one. I mean, their relationship bar is really good. Like, they've gone up very fast. Okay, they're both very satisfied in their relationship. Love that. Why don't you boast about family? She wants to boast about family. I think that maybe they're going to go, oh, she's going to go watch the DJ. They do want to dance, so we can have, oh, okay. Why is everyone, why are we naked? What's happening here? Let's go ahead and dance together. Am I missing something? Because I don't think I've ever had this happen before, but okay. They've danced. Let's ask a risque question. She wants to flirt. So, there's really a lot going on here. I do not know. Maybe this isn't the sort of club I thought it was. And I know it has beds upstairs, but I didn't think that would involve downstairs too. Oh wait, I saw wear couples costumes. Asked to wear flirty costume. Maybe we should wait till we get home for that. Honestly, I kind of think, why don't we go for our first kiss actually? I think I want to go in a little bit on a little more a romance, though we do need to do some more like friendly things for the date. Maybe we should do one more small talk. Let's ask about career. Does he have a job? Like if we marry him, is he gonna add to our family or no? Propose early. Girl, that is insane. Honestly, he's already gotten y'all into a relationship real quick. You can chill out. Okay, they're two, I think they're gonna be two. Yeah, we're to a silver now. It's all small talk things, no romance stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead and have them stop dancing because I want to crank up the romance a little bit, I think. So let's go in for the first kiss. I think it's time. And the environment here is wild. Like, I genuinely want to know if y'all know why. If it's something the DJ's playing is the reason why they're all getting naked or not. But anyways, our girl's going in for her first kiss. Who said that romance doesn't exist? Okay, we just learned Jane's romantic boundaries. Girl, who is Jane? Seth. You're supposed to be single. Is Seth not single? Is that what we're finding out? Is he going to be the actual problem in this relationship? Because if so, that's his fault. And because I admittedly think that these two are very chaotic, we are actually going to hit a quick woohoo in the closet because I think that just fits with her energy. What can I say? Carolina gets taken. That's so funny. I'm literally sending them to woohoo in a closet in the middle of a busy club, and they have the wholesome romance dynamic. Yeah, it's wholesome. They can't get to the closet? Oh, come on. I don't think I've ever woohooed in the supply closet. It's the woohoo I want. Like, can you go here together? Is it the plant? Is that what's stopping them? Because I need this to happen. I just, there is also like a regular closet down there. Like I want a woohoo in the closet. Come on, game. Okay. Is it you? Or is there like, I think they should be able to do it. Like, come on, game. Let me live out this terrible idea. I want Carolina's supposed to be making bad decisions. Like, come on. That's the point of this challenge, right? Like she's not the most logical girl. So they're gonna woohoo in the supply closet. Obviously. Like I said, I don't think I've ever used the supply closet for woohoo. So like, get it. Oh, we've got a secret. Yeah, okay, yeah, frisky in a public area. That makes sense. I do have like risky woohoo as options. So we'll see. Again, the idea is that our girl, you know, could potentially get pregnant very quickly in this relationship. So we'll see. Hopefully they have a good woohoo. You can definitely have positive or negative moodlets for it. So let's see which one they end up with. And our date is almost over, which is perfect because I think after this, it's 1:30 in the morning. They can definitely head home and we'll be able to wrap this episode up. Oh, steamy. No protection was used. Okay. And then she's changing into the nude. What is happening? Exhilarating rendezvous. She's feeling very excited about that. Her first woohoo. Why are we not wearing clothes? Is that a lot trait? Is there a lot trait for this? Yes, it is. Okay, that makes sense. This is a clothing optional lot. That's, I did not realize that was a thing. I didn't realize that was a thing. I'm gonna put you into some clothing, just because I would prefer that you're wearing clothes to end this episode. So I'm going to wrap this part up here. Let me know what you're thinking of the Hot Tea Legacy Challenge so far. I wanted to try this because I wanted to do something different. I do have a lot of wholesome gameplay here on the channel, and so I wanted something a little bit more chaotic, maybe a little more deviant. Let me know what you think about Seth. Do you think he's a good first choice? Oh, he's a teacher. How sweet. Let me know if you think he's a good first choice for our first relationship. And oh, let me know if you want us to live together. And make sure you let me know in the comments down below what you think. Should they live together or not? I'm gonna say yes, I love to right now, just so he doesn't get upset. And if we decide, I'll move him in, and if not, I won't move him in. But let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below. I hope you've enjoyed this part. It was a lot of fun to record. I think the series is gonna be a ton of fun. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video. I want to say thank you so very much for taking out even a little bit of time from your day to hang out here with me. And I will see you all next time. Bye.